Welcome back. So I have a little variety of items. A couple of not so cheap items. Nothing crazy, but not so cheap. But I did get lucky on them. So not as much as some of you may think. But also some really, really inexpensive ones just to fill in little holes in the collection. So we're going to start with some of the cheap ones. So these are kind of later printing, beginning in 1980. Hank Greenberg cards, 85, or yeah, 85. Would love to get a signed version of this one. 86, the year he passed, and then 92. So little cards I didn't have before, so just kind of bolstering those numbers in the overall super collection, as some people will call it. This one I already have. Nice little bat relic numbered to 99 out of 2012 National Treasures. But including shipping, it was $10. So for that type of price, I'm going to jump on it. It was an auction win, so I was happy to get that one. This was not $10. This I happened to see some time ago. Upper Deck Epic, which was done in 2006. Fantastic set, especially for relics. For a lot of different all-time great players. Here's 3 all-time great players here, all first basemen. The singles come up fairly regularly. The multi-piece items do not. This one's numbered to 25. Lou Gehrig, Eddie Murray, Hank Greenberg. Graded at 8.5, but I don't think I'm going to find another one of these, period. So I was happy to grab this when it popped up. And a little negotiation on the price because it was a buy it now or best offer. So picked it up for a really good price, I think. And happy to add that one. Did not have that one in the collection, obviously. This one, in kind of going over my Al Rosen collection, I have 2 of these signed, the 52 tops. Did not have just a base 52 tops, unsigned. So this one came up for a very reasonable price. Still managed to negotiate $5 off. Does present much better than a 3. Very well centered for a 52. This is the black back variation, or version if you want to call it. So happy to have a very nice example of a 52 tops Rosen. This is another inexpensive Greenberg ad. Can't remember the year of it. 70s, 80s. I believe it's 70s. A little promotional postcard size item. This was a surprising find. Did not expect this to pop up. 1953 Redman Tobacco, without tab, but it is signed. Don't find a ton of these signed, so I was happy when this popped up, and I was able to work with the seller, whom I've purchased from before, to add this to the signed Rosen run. And of course, this one, it's a Greenberg signature. For the right price, I'm going to pick it up. The ironic thing with this particular one is I remember seeing this on eBay raw. No authentication on it. And Michael Shane and I saw that the seller had this one and a few others available for sale. And we were originally just going to buy everything, divvy it up, and just get some inexpensive Greenberg SIGs. Especially since you don't find it on these 70s Hall of Fame postcards. Well, the deal fell through. We had an agreement. It didn't work out. And then this popped up already slabbed for me. And it was worked out well because it was the price we had negotiated previously plus $15, which is what I'm paying to get these slabbed through PSA and authenticated. So kind of saved me having to send this off to PSA, which is always good. And it's a nice, clean signature on the back of the postcard. And lastly, I threw an opening bid out on this one, and I did not expect it to hold. This is a box topper rip card from 2019 Allen & Ginter. So Sandy Koufax box topper triple rip card. It is numbered 4 of 55. Put an opening bid on it, which was, for opening bids, not cheap, but not outrageous. And no one else bid on it. So I got it for opening bid, a heck of a lot less than what these have been and should be going for, because you really never know. These rip cards can get quite pricey, especially 2019, given some of the players, the rookies for that year. You never know. So I was able to add this. Since I've strayed away from the Koufax modern stuff for the most part, I probably will be flipping this. I know it seems weird for me to say that about a Koufax item, but as the collection really gets focused, that's pretty much what may happen sometimes. But really happy to add a couple of signatures, some modern, some vintage, some rare stuff, some not so rare but can be difficult to source items, and really just kind of covering a lot of different players in the PC. So some really great additions to the Greenberg PC. One duplicate, well, if you count the auto, a couple duplicates, but also some new additions to the Rosen collection, and then the Koufax, which will likely, again, since I got it for such a good price, will likely be headed out the door. But who knows? I may hold on to it. But regardless, some excellent finds. Nothing crazy, contrary to kind of what you're seeing here and there. But some solid buys. Even some things that I didn't expect to be cheap, or inexpensive, to be more accurate. Turned out to be the case, that they were in a reasonable budget. So that's what I got for you this time around. Until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to LCS or Hood Card Show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.